Hi everybody, it's Zoe here. Today I am not vlogging. Instead, I am going to tell you a story, like story time, but about my life with Tourette's. So right now I'll explain what Tourette's is. Tourette's is short for Tourette syndrome, or TS. It literally is where you just have like uncontrollable movements or sounds that you make. In the media, it's mostly seen as people swearing, but that is only a very few % of people. Most of it is just small movements, and not like swearing or talking. That's a really small %. They think it is caused by like electrical signals in the brain. I was part of a study where they took some blood to see if there's any DNA or genetics that cause it. I'm not sure what they found out about it. They're probably still looking. So Tourette's also causes some like other mental health disorders like anxiety, ADHD, depression, all that stuff. So when I was about 9 years old, I was diagnosed with Tourette syndrome. Since I was 3, I've been having tics. They gradually got worse as I got older, and I started getting more as I was older. And so then when I was like about 5 years old, when I was 3, I was starting to have a tic where I just yawned, like I went like that. So I like make weird faces, and it was really weird, and I got made fun of from friends, people in preschool, and it wasn't really fun. And then it went away for a couple of years, and then it came back when I was 5 in kindergarten, and I was bullied a lot in kindergarten. People didn't want me to be with them, like when I wanted to play with them, because I was little. I just wanted to like play Barbie dolls with that during like nap time. Well, not during nap time, during like playtime. But they didn't want me to be part of the group because I was the weirdo in the class. So I kept having tics, and I gradually got more tics, and the tics got worse as I got older. And then I was 9. I went to a neurologist, and they diagnosed me with Tourette's. Some of the tics that I had then was like wiping my nose. I do this, and I have to do it a certain amount of times. I yawn, I clear my throat, I cough, I curl my toes. Those are some of the tics I have now. Some of the tics are really annoying. It's hard having Tourette's because during tests, like when it's so quiet and everybody's just taking a test, there's me that's like wiping my nose, coughing, clearing my throat, and like everybody just like stares at you because you can't control it. Something else that people think it is, they think it's like a form of epilepsy, which it is not. It's not seizures or like any of that. They think that's just caused by the same thing, just it's not seizures, but they really don't know what it is caused by. So back to in kindergarten. In kindergarten, I only had the yawning tic. That was rough enough as it was. I was bullied. I cried when I got home, and when my dad came to like help my class, I didn't want him to leave because I wanted him to be there with me. And then first grade, the bullying got even worse. I don't know why. It was the same person that kept bullying me and her friend group. And then people saw what they were doing to me, and they wouldn't stand up for me. And that was really hard. They started bullying me too. And then second grade, it got to the end. Like, it was really bad. I went home and cried in my bedroom, and my parents didn't see me because I didn't want them to see that I was unhappy. But I tried to be as happy as I could, and sometimes on the outside it looked perfectly fine, but on the inside I wasn't. So in 3rd grade, I moved from the home that I grew up in for my first 8 years of life. I had a really good friend who's only a year older than me there, and we were like best friends. He didn't care about what kind of syndrome I had or any of that. We were just friends. We always hang out. Whenever I got home from school, I always wanted to go to see him. He lived right across the street, so it was really fine. So in 3rd grade, I moved, and we kept in touch. We still keep in touch. It's just we don't talk as often as we could. He has a girlfriend now. I think. I'm not positive. Last time I talked to him, he had a girlfriend. So in 3rd grade, I moved. The first day of school was really hard because I didn't know anybody. I made a friend, but she moved 2 weeks after school started to Boston. So I never got to talk to her again. I didn't even get her phone number. And I made a really good friend group. They didn't make fun of me. They did make fun of me like for certain things, but those was just funny things, not for my Tourette's. And I was friends with them till 5th grade, and then once we got into 6th grade, we all just separated because, in middle school, you meet new people from other elementary schools, and we just separated, made new friends. For me, it was really tough because along with Tourette's, I had anxiety, so it was hard for me to speak in front of people or speak to people or make friends. So I tried to make friends, but I never made friends that were as close to me as they were in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. Now, to this year, I'm in 9th grade. I lost my best friend last year. That was really tough. I lost a really close family friend. I also lost my grandma. But I've been getting through with it as best as I possibly can. And I lost my best friend last year. Like, she didn't die, she just shunned me. She won't talk to me, and I don't know why. And so I've been really having a hard time talking to people, making new friends. I have friends, but they're not very close. My closest friends are still, they're close, but not as close as my best friends were. My best friend, she just doesn't talk to me anymore. And I'm not sure why. She just, stopped talking to me. And she said some rude comments about me. So I blocked her, so she hasn't texted me. At least I don't think so, because I blocked her. And my Tourette's this year, it's much better because of medication I've been taking. I go to therapy. I work with my anxiety. I try to talk to people more, and that's definitely been helping. But along with losing my best friend and losing 2 very close people to me, I got depression. I've wanted to kill myself many times. I've tried once because I stole pills, but I never took them because my sister talked me out of it. I wanted to do it, but I didn't. I know this is a really tough topic for everybody, but it's just something that I wanted to share. So, my Tourette's has definitely gotten much better, but as a side effects, I do have anxiety, but that's definitely helped, but now I have depression. But talking to my therapist has definitely helped. So back to my Tourette's. My Tourette's is much better. I still curl my toes, I still wipe my nose, I still cough, I still clear my throat. A new one is I crack my knuckles a lot because it's just calming. And my parents are trying to get me a 504, but our school district is so stupid, they won't let me have one because I don't have any learning disabilities. But I have really bad anxiety. I have Tourette syndrome and all of that. But my Tourette's has gotten better, It's manageable. I can not tick as much as I possibly can during school. I let it all out once I get home. My case is really minor. All you need is two movement tics and one vocal tic to be considered Tourette's. We think my aunt has it, but she's never been diagnosed. I'm a gymnast. During competitions, I definitely tic a lot because I get nervous, but then once I'm out there, my mind just goes blank and I just have a great time doing my routines and all that. I also joined my cheer team this year, East cheer team, and it was hard because I'm a gymnast and all of that, but I've definitely gotten sharper with my movements. I learned all this stuff. It is hard because of my Tourette's to speaking and like doing the cheers without doing this or like clearing my throat. But I tried to do my best as I can. My coaches don't know that I have Tourette's because I don't think we ever told them. But I do try my best at it and I have fun. I miss gymnastics a lot because I've been doing it since I was 4. Because I broke my foot this summer, taking a little break because it's the start of high school for me. But I definitely am having a great time in cheer. I'm not sure I'll do it next year, but I miss gymnastics so much. But I'll get back to it. Thank you everybody for watching my video. I hope you learned a lot about Tourette's from it. Probably not, but that's okay. As long as you just watched it and listened and understood what I go through every single day. I do get bullied in school, but it's not as bad as it was in first through kindergarten through 2nd grade. So thanks everybody for watching. Please comment down below and like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me and more videos, more vlogs, more challenge videos. Tomorrow I'll be trying to do Beauty of Sarah's video. I'm not sure if I'll get time to, but I will definitely try. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!